Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for February 10th. We're looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair surged to the upside, a very strong day after US news was released, better than expected. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 84.10, possibly as low as 81.93. Look for some resistance around 83.50 and look for some support around 82.95. Now the EURUSD surged to the downside, overall moving sideways. We are looking for it though to potentially break down, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But look for this pair to potentially go as high as 138.13, possibly as low as 134.42. Look for some resistance around 137.59 and look for some support around 135.05. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair had a fairly large range. It did close slightly down, overall moving sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 162.38, possibly as low as 159.37. Look for some resistance around 161.65 and look for some support around 160.10. Okay, let's take a look at the US Swiss. This pair moved higher on US news as well. Closed higher, did break previous resistance. We are looking for it to continue its move to the upside, potentially going as high as 0.9810, possibly as low as 0.9515. Look for some resistance around 0.9725 and look for some support around 0.9625. Now, as far as news analysis go, we have the U.S. Releasing the University of Michigan's confidence report for February at 9:55 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that it has moved higher from 74.2 to 75.0. Could be good news for the U.S. dollar. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, let's take a look at the U.S., the EURUSD. As far as what I'm looking at over this next session, it's not over so many bars as you would typically see, but if you just take a look at this area, we have somewhat of a head and shoulders formation that has occurred. So we could have a breakdown of this to the downside and it move lower. Well, within this, we have also a swing trade opportunity that has occurred. So we have this trend line, or this line here, but we also have one here. So if this does break down, it probably makes sense that, and let me zoom back in, that we could potentially have a target for our swing trade opportunity. Let's just take this right there, and for the swing trade opportunity we have these 2 points. So we have 1, 2, 3 to get this trend line. We have 1, 2, break down, sell short, and look for it to come on down to this point. So that's what I'm looking for during this next session. Putting your stop loss right above this high right here. So basically looking for a stop loss of around 30 pips. You may want to give it a little bit more room than that, and looking for it to dive down about 142. Now, not positive that it'll get there. Some other areas of concern that you need to be aware of. We do have some previous areas here as well as here of support at that level, so we could get a reversal there. Another area we need to be concerned with is fairly, well, this one is, you have support. It pretty much matches our swing trade opportunity. So really the break between these two, look for a sell. At this point I would go to break even and then see if it'll run down. The other option is to go ahead and sell 2 lots. And when you get to the first one, go ahead and exit one of the lots for profit and move to break even on your stop loss, and then see if it'll come on down the rest of the way. Basically, we're looking to grab about 32 pips, 33 pips, go to break even, and then see if it'll run an additional 70 plus pips. All right, well, I hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.